Cherise Doyle was dragged in front of a judge while she was in active labor so that the hospital could take away her right to self-determination and force a C-section onto her. Was that the right thing to do? Here's the context. Cherise Doyle had already given birth twice through C-section with complications. To try and attempt a third birth through normal means would be much dangerous in this situation due to the threat of uterine rupture because of a scarred uterus because of multiple complicated C-sections. That is true. But here's the thing. The risk of this happening, even in complicated cases, is around maximum 3 to 4%. Normally hovers around 1 to 2%. But yes, if it does happen, it is catastrophic. There is an immense amount of bleeding. The threat to the child and the mother is immense and almost always quite fatal. That is what the hospital wanted to avoid in this case. But here is the thing. Many people do have deliveries, even though they have multiple C-sections. Both the Royal College of Obstetrics in England and the American Association of Obstetrics, they both recognize this, that this can be done. But that is not the worst thing that I found about this situation. The worst thing that I found about this situation was the fact that Cherise was dragged in front of a judge through iPad screen or whatever while she was in active labor, not in a state that she would be able to reasonably and adequately argue for herself, and she never had legal representation in a legal case that was against her. Never even had the opportunity. Listen, I'm not a lawyer, but this just lots of bull crap going on over here in my thing. Lots of ethical, very grey or black things happening over here. I don't know. At the end of the day, the judge gave the hospital clearance to perform a C-section in an emergency case only. Which, well, apparently the child had a deceleration at the middle of the night and the hospital just took her and had a C-section anyways. So there's that.